Hello everyone, I'm Vittorio. Today we're gonna set up a DJI drone and I'm gonna show you how to create an automation that understands the world. Okay, so this is my Cyberwave environment. In order to add my DJI drone, which I have here, I just need to go here and look for DJI. See, there's gonna be a bunch of drones from our catalog. I just need to click on one of them and boom, I now have it here. So this is my virtual environment. I can do a bunch of other stuff. I can add the rest of my environment if I want it here, but I just want to connect my drone as soon as possible for the sake of this demo, right? So I'm just gonna click on the live. Now, what I can do is I can click here on pair mobile device. So how does the integration with the DJI works? You have your DJI controller here, you have your DJI drone, and you have your Android device. So you don't need to do any code work to start using DJI with Cyberwave. You just go here, click on pair mobile device. It's gonna generate a QR code that I'm gonna scan with my, you can see it, I'm scanning my QR code with my Android device. And this is gonna open the Cyberwave app. Boom. So now I just need to grant permission because I need to be able to record video and access location and know the position of other devices and send notifications. That's it. So now what do I need to do? I just need to put my Android here and connect it. So let's do that. Okay, I mounted my phone on the DJI controller here. And now I just need to connect this here. That's it, that's everything I need to do. So now I just need to open this drone up and set it up. So let's do that. I have my controller here. I just need to turn everything on. So here's one thing. Okay, so the Cyberwave app is running. Let's just turn on the DJI. Boom. Okay, let me close the QR code here so you can see what's happening also on the platform. Okay, so what else do I need to do? Nothing actually. If I go here, I can see from the app the live stream of the video of the camera drone. And let's go back to the platform actually. So now I'm here in front of my Cyberwave environment here. So I'll put the camera back showing me. Actually, let's point it to the drone. Okay, so what do I need to do to have it take off? Super simple. I have my DJI controller here. Let me extend this a bit. And I can see the live stream. I'll close this for now. I can see the live stream here. And I can see the commands. So you see if I press T on my keyboard, I can have it take off. I could also use an SDK. So I'll press T on my keyboard. Okay, and you can see the drone flying now. So just the camera here. So it's flying. I can control its movement again with the keyboard. You see I'm pressing here, so now it's pointing here. And Cyberwave natively integrates everything. So I can also use the other commands. So let's see, I want to gimbal down. And you see the camera is now pointing down. I want to gimbal up. gimbal up. That's cool, huh? So what I want to do now is I want to land it, and then start building integrations using Cyberwave. So let's do that. In order to land, I'll just press L. So why do I want to land it? So that while I'm developing, I'm not using the battery of the drone. All right, I'll have it land. Press L, it's gonna land. All right. Okay, so we successfully paired the drone, and it was super fast and easy actually. I didn't have to write any code or anything. So what can I do now? I can go back to edit, and I can open the workbench here. So the workbench allows me to define workflows. I can also run this workflow on a schedule. For example, you could run this every day or every 5 seconds or every minute. But for the sake of this demo, let me just do this manually here. All right, so now I'm in the edit area. I added my manual trigger. I'll be able to trigger it from here. So then after this, I want to grab the image from my drone. So to do that, I'm gonna click on data source. I'm gonna connect the node. Then I'm gonna click on data source. I'm gonna choose twin image. And then I'm gonna select my DJI twin. All right. I don't need to do anything about anything else. Okay. And now, what I want to do is I want to call a model. So I'm going to add a model node. I'm going to connect it. And I want to use a powerful node. I want to use Gemini, for example, robotics. And I want to prompt it. I want to ask, is there a box on the palette? Reply yes or no. It's a very simple prompt, a little limiting, but you get the idea. And then I also want to prompt it with the image from the incoming node, the image bytes. Okay. Yeah. So I am done. All right. So I'm good to go. So I'm calling the model. Now, what do I want to do? I want to say, okay, if the answer is yes, so I'm going to add a conditional. If I'm say contains, and if the result of the call model, if the result contains yes, then I want to, what do I want to do? Well, I can send an alert, or email on an alert. For the sake of this demo, I'm going to send an alert because it's immediately visible in the front end, so it's going to be easier to check it out. And so the alert is going to be related to my DJI, it's going to be a warning, it's going to be business. I want to force create. It can also be technical, but I want it to be business in this case. Here the name is going to be palette on the box. The description is going to be the result of the call model. And the metadata, I want to add the data source image URL so I can see the image. Okay, that's it. That's everything I have to do. I'm done with my workflow. Just need to call activate, and I'm good to go. So now what I want to do is I want to fly my drone again. So I'm going to turn it on again. And then I want to activate this workflow while the drone is flying and see if I can get the alert. Let's check it out. So I'm gonna switch to live. And then let's turn on our devices. So I have here my DJI remote. I'm gonna unlock my phone. Okay, the phone is unlocked. I can say okay. And then I need to turn on my drone. All right. So everything is set up. I can go back to my workstation here where I have the Cyberwave live. Okay, I can see the live stream. Let me point this camera to the drone. Actually, I'm gonna bring the drone a little in the back here. Okay. So let's have the drone. We can also start from here, but let's have the drone take off now. So I'm gonna press T. I'm now using the live controller here. And I actually want it to be a little closer to the ground, so I'm gonna press F. A little bit more. I'm controlling it in real time. I could use my SDK to do that. My Python code. Okay, and now I'm gonna trigger my workflow. I can check what's going on with the executions here. You see I have full control. Conditions met? No. So okay, so now I can activate my workflow. I click on activate, and now I can trigger it. Of course, in a real world scenario, I would have some sort of schedule for this. And I can always check in executions tab what is happening. So I can see here an historic recollection of what happened. And you can see I got an alert. Here we go. The palette is on the box. So I can see it triggered just now. And yeah, so then I could make this more complicated if I wanted to. I could attach, an HTTP call here. I could attach my SAP integration. I could do a lot of things. But yeah, let's land this drone safely, shall we? I'll press L to land. All right, that was the demo. You can find the example of the workflow in the workflow templates. You can also work yourself on this type of automations. You can share them with our community. I will also share a Google Colab to show you how to do this from your own code using our Python SDK. Thank you for listening.